so how do you feel about that? Because tell me, like, where are you at in your podcasting? How many episodes?
Well, she said that she was in a studio and now you're doing it from home.
doing
so
it
how
from-
did
but
that
you're
transition?
still on that same line of podcasting, right? You're on that same,
For
or is it
sure.
totally different podcast?
Oh, no. It's always been the same. I will say in the beginning, like 4 years ago, I started in 2019, whenever that was. And I did audio only. I had a co-host. It's kind of like ebbed and flowed and changed a bit. I would say that the overarching theme has been the same, like pop culture, kind of anything I want to talk about, like very ADHD. But I've added video, which I've always wanted to add. I just knew that I'm glad that I waited, even though it was very hard, because it wouldn't have been, there's no way I could have done it on my own. Like, I don't know what it was
the right time.
Yeah. So, I was in a studio and then I am back in the house.
Were you always in Houston?
Yeah. I'm from here, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I mean, when you say that about, the only reason why I say that is because the heat and the men. But other than that, I'm okay.
And also, I mean, I like it. I lived in LA for a bit. I moved back here.
I get it. Now I see it.
Yeah.
In 2018, I'm from here. I'm fine living here. I think there's, anywhere you live, you can make a life for yourself, right? And I think you have to just want it really bad, and I think you have to really try to make an effort to align with people who are on your wave and things like that.
You create your own reality.
Yes. So I was in my last apartment for 5 years, way smaller than I thought it was, to be honest. But I was busting at the seams, so moved into a 2-bedroom, turned the second bedroom into a studio, and have my whole setup, and just like I film by myself.
And that's what you're doing now.
Yeah,
I love that.
And
though.
I just like literally talk to myself, and
do you
hopefully
do your own editing or?
So I had a producer. Now I'm outsourcing it.
So the bed, that's the bedroom. You
What
film in
bedroom?
your
No,
bed
she has
too?
something
it's a
that
second
has-
bedroom.
Well, she has something that
Is that a
kind of
bed,
like
though?
the back.
But I've seen you do it in
Oh,
the
that
bed
is.
too.
Oh, yeah, that is my
Oh,
bed.
That's where I
When
want
I'm
to be
Yeah, I've
invited.
seen both.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I
we can do
want
that.
to do the bed podcast.
Oh, okay.
She wants to be in the covers.
Ultimately,
The girls' room.
that's where I'm going to wind up.
Yeah.
I don't know, but eventually I'm not going to leave the house.
Right.
And I'm not even going to roll out of bed.
You're like, hey, actually, this is now a horizontal
You know
podcast.
what's funny?
And I'm
We
like,
did
done.
a photo shoot and we were like in the bed with the towel in there and the
Hated it.
and the hair. Yeah, we
And
hated
hated
it.
You hated it?
But she would love the podcast in the bed.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
photo shoot, but the podcast.
the podcast
Yeah.
in the bed. But
I just
talking
want,
in the
yeah,
bed.
Yeah.
literally. Like,
I thought of a podcast name. I just
What?
kind of stuttered. Bed rotting.
bed
bed
yeah, 'cause
rotting
you just said that
with
earlier.
Raya Hensler.
Yes.
Bed
There
rotting
you go.
with.
Bed rotting is always going to be.
That's a good one.
like-
But I don't know anybody that has a podcast named Bed Rotting.
I don't think so.
When you
There you
guys
go.
make it,
No.
I want
There
my
you
cut
go.
of the check.
Yeah. Well, it would just be me.
Yeah.
just be me.
Yeah.
But, or all the other things. Brat's Forecast, Rodent Summer.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like all these little.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
we did one. Well, I do a side dating one too.
Okay.
It's still this podcast, but
Okay.
Jen's married, so she
Yeah, I
doesn't-
can't. I
She
don't
gets
have
cut
any
out of that one.
experience.
She's
I don't
like,
wanna
I don't
hear-
know.
I don't
yeah,
wanna
we
hear
don't
it.
want to hear
I
how happy
wanna
you
know.
are. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm
No.
just
How you can get here too.
according to the DM, I am a bitter bitch. Okay, so
Yeah. I'll join you
Don't
on
be
that.
jealous because
Yeah.
we still have
But,
stuff.
but now you're in a love bubble.
I am, and I
Yes.
literally told. I'm like, and I told my therapist this too. I was like, I don't want to talk. Not me already having a therapy appointment and talking about him like literally 2 days after I met him.
She's like, see, this is why I need to become a therapist
I
because of
literally-
girls like you.
I literally was like,
I can't wait to tell my
I was like,
therapist.
I'm just, I was like, just let me be my Teresa Giudice love bubble, okay? Like, I don't, and I even told him that. It was like, shh, like,
Are
I'll
you
be,
a Teresa Giudice fan
I don't, okay.
anymore?
No,
At the beginning?
I'm really old, like, rewatching like
Sorry,
old
I
New
was
Jersey.
just went
No,
back
no,
there.
you're good. So I don't know about like her and Louis, although I know
You
he's
don't
like
know all the new
insane.
stuff?
Well, he's insane and doing the lawsuit
Yeah.
and like said
But
something
you
weird
knew
to the
that
girls.
was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it from day one. I mean,
He's
I'm
crazy,
not,
guys.
but I'm not a love bubble girl.
I
so
liked her at first.
I read through the soul, so I'll be like, he is not the one. But
Yeah.
okay, Teresa.
No, everybody is the one.
And I
to
think
me.
it's
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
like
And I'm
you
gonna
have
be
to.
like-
You have
And
to
then I'll
play
get
it
over it.
off. You have to play it off because
Congratulations,
everybody
Raya.
else.
Oh my god.
You don't want to tell everybody else he wasn't the one after all the big
No, I know.
things that you said
Trust
about
me, it's
him.
so embarrassing. I don't recommend. You know what I mean? I have to do it a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
Hopefully
you're
I
like,
don't
he's
exactly.
the one, and then you're like, he wasn't.
I
the
mean,
one.
they're
it's fun in the
literally, like-
moment to laugh with, you know. I mean, I have another friend that's like that. I'm not going to say her name. She starts with a D. But she's like that too. And she goes, you know, above and beyond. And I think it's hilarious, you know, in the time because we're really making a joke of it at first.
Yeah.
But if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we just keep joking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Hopefully she laughs along. She's not like,
hopefully she's in on the joke.
She's laughing,
crying.
dying
You know,
inside.
she's crying.
But she's,
I'm pretty grounded, so it's like I think it's just nice to like fall in love and be fun and like whatever and
experience
like
it.
you know, real love is different from the love bubble things that like I'm talking about. It's like infatuation.
yeah.
In fact,
In fact. It's
it's a fact.
It is a fact. Like lust, like all these just like hyper emotions, like whatever. So like,
Raya will be back on my dating show.
yeah, and then I'll be like, who's I in the love bubble with?
Yeah, remember that?
Or if
Oh,
she
yeah.
gets married,
She's
then
like,
she'll be
yeah.
on my show. I have to do a
Raya's like, I
marriage show.
slashed his tires already.
Yeah, bitch, I will.
Come for me.
Yeah, so I don't know. So I didn't have an episode last week, but I'm gonna do it this week. And I think so I have like 40
Wait, are you gonna put him on this
3
show?
episodes. I asked him if he wanted to be on. He's so funny.
Can I ask something?
What?
How long have y'all been dating?
Like 2 weeks.
Oh, oh, don't, sir, do not come on the show. It's only been 2 weeks.
Don't even say a name.
Don't put
hit
yourself
it.
out there already.
No.
This could go terribly wrong.
No pictures.
2 weeks. I love this.
No,
Okay.
I know. I look like an idiot. I don't care.
She's
Like,
all right.
2
The
weeks,
baby
you
names
think,
are out.
no, literally baby names.
Yeah.
like,
She's got the
it's-
wedding book already.
She would have to
planned.
meet Rachel. 100% meet
Oh,
Rachel. So Rachel
Yes.
is.
We love her, though.
Yeah, Rachel is my friend who was on Married at First Sight. You need to
Okay,
have her
in
in your
Houston?
podcast. Yes.
Yes.
in Houston.
She's awesome.
Rachel actually went all the way through and got married.
Ooh.
Yes.
and she tried to make it work.
Yes, she did. But she
Yes.
also is a crazy, crazy dater. She loves to be labeled in those things, and she likes to do crazy shit.
Okay, so well, unfortunately, the therapy stops me from being so insane. I just do like this 2 week period of
I
like
think
being
she's
so in
doing
love,
that.
and
I
then
think
I'm like,
she's-
wait, what the fuck?
No, I think Rachel's doing it so she can maybe possibly go to therapy and have something to talk about. It's because she loves that. She's just like, oh, yeah, guys, when the phone rings, I'm just like, who's texting us?
No.
Like, she goes above and beyond, and I'm like, okay, that's too much for me.
Therapy's a new
I can't
thing
show
because I don't
weakness like
remember
that.
going to therapy when I was dating.
I know. I'm
just,
like, fuck, you got married without
therapy-
therapy.
No,
I'm
therapy
so
would've
jealous.
helped me.
Therapied myself.
Therapy
I was
would have
like,
helped. It was me and God.
Something, yeah.
It was me and
God.
God.
I was like, Lord.
And God was
that
like, you're
was
going to
my-
figure it out.
I think my
I'm
prayers
like,
have gotten
Lord,
a little
I don't
lost
hear you.
Yeah.
with
No,
God,
I'm
but
kidding.
that's okay.
See,
you know,
see,
it's God's timing.
No, the way our culture works is therapy. What's wrong with you?
My
You don't
mom
go to
is therapy. My
Yeah.
dad is therapy.
Wait, what are
They
you?
tell-
Or what
half
are
Colombian and half Mexican.
And half Mexican, half Persian.
I dated
Yeah.
a
Yes.
Persian.
Yeah. Oh, bless your
Oh,
heart.
No, truly.
Bless your heart.
Babe, he lied. It wasn't the rich Persian either.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry
why?
for
No,
you.
No, literally why? Like, what happened?
There's something. I mean, don't get a
she
shots
talks
of,
about it.
Wait,
I'm just
don't
like,
get shots of Sunset fooled, okay?
No,
That's not-
I almost like
I love that
I
show.
actually had an epiphany. This is kind of scary. I had an epiphany. I was at a Persian party, and I was like, "Oh my god!" We were talking about Shahs of Sunset. It's my only relatability factor to
It
this
is.
Persian
I mean,
party.
They turned us
And
on.
they I love. I'm so pissed that it
Yes.
got canceled. Anyways, and I was
Bring
like,
it back.
too.
I was going on about Mike and how like shitty he is, and I was like, oh my god, I would die if I was dating Mike and blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm dating Mike. I think I was dating Mike
It was
differently.
Mike. Oh, yeah, because Mike was.
Yeah,
it
he's
was-
crazy.
cheated on.
But that is the
Cheater.
Not
but
cheat,
let's
but-
be honest.
but
Let's
I mean,
be
that's-
honest. They're not all on that level.
Of Mike.
Well,
Yeah.
Mike was really low
Yeah.
down
No,
there.
crazy.
At least the other ones were working.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chev, what's his name? Chev?
Raja?
Shervin.
Oh, Shervin,
and
the
I
other
love
friend. I love
Yeah,
Raja.
everybody wanted
Yeah.
Shervin's wallet. That's for sure.
But he
But-
was always the cool friend that like showed up and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think
I love
they
Shahs.
genuinely,
Yeah.
a lot of them had, their parents came here and
Yeah.
they,
and they all were hard
worked
workers.
hard. Yeah, they were hard workers.
Yeah.
And
like that American dream.
Asa, she was
Yeah.
like
With her
trying to
gold
do
water.
Yeah,
I mean, hell yeah, bitch.
I mean, she's
Do-
always high,
That's
but
what we're
it's okay.
talking about is when you
She's always high, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she is? Because
Well,
that
yes.
makes sense.
She's always like
She was
high.
She's always
smoking,
like,
yeah.
guys, let's like.
I
You have to
love.
be you have to be on that
How
higher
to
level.
be that relaxed the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes.
That's
with-
that's
Russ
a
was like-
California thing too, where it's
It
just
is.
like
It- what's
just go with the
legal
flow,
over there?
and over
Yeah.
here we're uptight.
Yes.
We're
I
uptight
do have a
over
stick
here.
up my ass. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I was such a Karen the other day.
So so we're jumping again.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So
sorry.
we were in New York Fashion Week
Okay.
this weekend.
Oh,
Yes. We just
Yes.
got back last night.
Oh, you win.
Yes.
Yes.
New York, you can keep it. You can keep it. Okay, I love New York.
Well, I was hot the whole time.
Yeah, Jen.
It was hot.
in New York.
No,
Jen's
they were
hot.
cold.
I was
like,
freezing, but
oh
she was
my
hot.
God, it's so
but that's
hot
just
over
Jen.
here.
That's just Jen.
Everywhere.
So for me, I grew up going back and forth to New York. I have family in New York. I love New York. I'm done with you, New York. I'm sorry. I just
know.
can't.
It's not New York or nowhere.
It's
I
not
mean,
the
it's
way that it
just-
used. It's not what you think in your mind and what you see on movies and TV.
Okay,
well,
I did
that's
go-
definitely
What?
for sure.
I
did
know.
go
What
to
I'm
New
saying
York
is-
for my 30th birthday.
Okay. Did you turn it
Not
out?
for the first time. I think for like the second or third time over the last like lifetime, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm like a little upset that I don't think I could live there.
Yeah,
You definitely cannot live there, especially if you're from Texas.
And I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
also if
I
you're
do
poor.
love the grind and I do love the hustle. And I actually have a love for the true people,
Mhm.
not the rich ones, but the ones that grind out every day because it is hard to
Yeah.
fucking live there.
Mhm.
Like the streets are dirty, the trash is out, the rats are crawling. Who knows what you're eating. But my thing
That's
is,
so
you know
true.
what? And I watch the regular people like busting ass,
Yeah.
getting on the subway.
She's always like, "Hey, look
and
at
we're
that
over
guy,
here,
and look at
yeah,
this."
and we're over here like, so fucking hot. Where's my
I
car?
know.
I would never, like, all that shit, right? But as a little kid, as 6-year-old little kid, we'll be jumping on the subway, going from school to
Mhm.
whatever. But my point is that
And which
where
we
we're
didn't
at
go to the
today and where
subway.
the economy is, and New York's
Yeah.
still trying to charge these fucking
New
crazy
York.
ass
my
prices.
God.
Well, now they're charging for.
100, 200 to get in the club. Really? Women are paying this? Who does that?
Well, now they're starting to charge cafes.
I wasn't trying to go to the club, by the way, but I'm
No.
just saying I know.
We were
But
in
if
bed.
I wanted to,
But it was attached to our hotel, and so we did ask to see the rooftop.
was it in Chelsea?
Yes.
I know the
Yes.
one you're talking about.
Nowhere, somewhere, nowhere.
Yes.
Yes. It's
Yes.
the number one right now.
we were
I-
staying in the hotel.
Did I
next to it.
go or did
We were
I
staying at the
not get in
restaurants.
either?
You weren't able to come in. Nobody
You probably
was able
didn't.
to go
They
in.
weren't
She's
letting
like,
anybody.
you weren't
in.
able to get in.
Nobody was able
So,
to come in.
so you
You're
could
right.
not just go.
I went across the street actually, and that bar was
Probably.
funner.
And that's what
That one-
that's what our friends did.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You can't just get in to get in. You have to already know somebody to get in.
and
to
reservation
yes.
or some. And I was
And
like,
I
it's
might have been that
8:30.
girl,
You're like,
not
I'm
this
early.
year, some
When I
years
was free
back.
in Houston.
Right,
now
right.
I'm
That
like,
time.
kiss my ass. I don't give a shit if you're not letting me in.
No, literally
Like,
same.
I'm
And
like,
the
please
people
don't let
that
me
are-
in.
And the people that are, I was like, they're fucking dorky anyway. I don't want to go. in.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get it. I don't get it.
But it
then
was
I was
funny
like, they're
because
paying the bills.
Our elevator, like, there's 2 elevators, and there's a like one of those
There's
things
the
that
rooftop elevator.
rooftop
and
elevator
the
and our
hotel
elevator. Yeah.
And we're watching
We're-
them all come
I
down the red
know.
carpet to go into that.
Yes.
And we're like,
I
what's
know.
going on over
What's
there?
going-
It's
yeah.
the rooftop. Let's check it out. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I-
let's check
can
it
I
out.
go-
Let us in. Let us in.
can I
No.
go
Oh, you
under
got to
there?
go around the
Yeah.
door and go to the front. And that's
I
where
know,
the
it's
front
like,
tells you who are you
whatever.
with.
I know.
That's
And
what
then
they did to
and
me,
what-
too.
It's New York
Don't
Fashion
forget
Week.
that.
And then our bar at our hotel was like, yeah, I don't know. They're doing things over there. It's New York Fashion Week. Like, it's a
and
nice
then
spot.
when we
but-
told them how much it is, they're like, "What? It's usually free."
I think when we went, it was like 40 a person.
Oh, girl, no. They were charging
That's dope.
$250.
Yeah,
A person.
yeah.
Apparently, it's what they were saying,
Yeah.
$250,
No
I
thanks.
think.
That was
Yeah.
that was the minimum. You had to have a bottle or something.
Yes.
Yeah. We were just like, we want to go up there just to take pictures of the Empire State Building because you could see
Yeah,
it
it's
from
right
there.
there.
They were
That's all
like,
we
you
wanted.
and everybody else, sit your ass back or go back to your hotel.
yeah.
But
So
my
we were
But that's
like,
also
no, thank
crazy. Like you couldn't show like a room key. Like you, if you guys
They
were like
they let us
attached.
know that they were not with the hotel.
Yes.
Can I? Can
They
I?
said
Time
we're
and
separate.
time again.
Oh, can we talk about club culture?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
bar culture,
Yes.
whatever the fuck.
Yes.
Because now you struck a nerve.
Oh,
Wait, is this
let's not
Houston
get
or New
into-
York?
Let's not get into our
Wait,
hometown.
Houston or New York?
No, I was about to rag on Houston
Trying
because
to be
anywhere
else but Houston. Like,
I'm
what
at home
in the
asleep
hell is
all the
wrong?
time, so
they've
I
been
don't
getting
know.
it wrong since I was a wee teen, and still getting it wrong. Because even when I was younger and I didn't, I cared about going, And I didn't have to wait in line, and I was always like, but they still didn't get it right. They still didn't get it right back then. Like, I tell myself now, what was I dying to get in for? Or what was I, whatever. But now, I don't understand it.
I don't know, dude. I went to
She's like, I'm speechless.
20th. No, and I am speechless. I went to 20th Street, as one does. Fucking hate it. Can we do something different? Yes.
Okay.
And there's a certain bar.
Yeah, no. See, I
doesn't
can't.
matter. But anywho, DJ sucking. I'm like, no, this is a Spotify playlist of 2010.
Oh, they're not what they used to be for sure.
No, and
they're
like
lazy
all of
DJs.
the DJs, I will say, I've written. I'm scared. Like, should I just call it out? I've written like bad Yelp reviews. And one thing about me, I'm like music. And music, especially if you're trying to cultivate a vibe.
Yeah.
Hello, that's the number one way to cultivate a vibe, to, get drinks served, like whatever. Literally Spotify playlist. So like the DJ was like, it was Natasha Bedingfield. Great songs on their own, but babe, I'm not trying to listen to this when I'm trying to shake my ass.
While I'm paying $12 to $15 for a drink, I need
a
to
sad
hear
song from her.
Not my
yeah, it was the Unwritten, and then it was
it a
like
remixed one?
No, it was straight up Spotify. I'm telling you, it was like Natasha Bedingfield, then it was like Miley Cyrus, and it was like I don't know, some country song, and not even like a new like a Shabuzi tipsy, like nothing even like that.
Are they not paying the DJs because
that's what I'm saying? What's going on?
My generation, and I
love clubs.
Okay,
I love to dance, and I'll do it sober.
That I grew up with, and they are my personal friends. Shout out to them because they actually put effort into the scribble and the like the mixing, and now it's all computerized, so they just hit the button.
Girl, we are on the same page because I be talking a lot of shit about DJs.
Yeah.
Because one, I don't think it's that hard to be like a DJ in general. I'm being a little bit facetious.
Today.
Yeah, and I'm being a little bit facetious. I know like Paris Hilton's amazing.
Yeah.
But I know like when you DJ Tomorrowland and things like that, and I'm actually going to see Kygo in Austin at the end of the month.
Okay.
And But babe,
they're being paid a lot of money.
They're paying a lot
to bring the set.
I will also say I saw Calvin Harris in Vegas. Mm-hmm. Worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. Like, what's going on? You did the same thing 5 times, and it was like, psh.
But he's already like
but
a
can
show
I ask,
there.
I know, what did you pay for the ticket for that?
For Kygo?
Yeah.
Oh, like $20.
Calvin.
Oh, no. He was just at the residency.
Yeah.
Actually, I was with different Middle Easterns, so I don't even know if we paid.
They probably paid.
I didn't pay anything.
She was with the right Middle Eastern that time.
I was. I didn't even have to open my legs.
What does a DJ set usually cost?
Okay. I don't know because I don't go because I hate them.
But
my cousin
I know you looked up a ticket before. I've never.
No,
I'm
girl,
not into that.
I don't. I hate live concerts.
But I want to know: are they charging the same as an artist, as a singer?
I think they are because then you also have to. You don't think? Well, not as much as Taylor Swift.
I'm saying I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's as much as Taylor Swift. I think it depends.
Forget Taylor Swift. She's
that's
not normal.
Her and
Beyonce are ridiculous.
Another level.
Okay, so I agree. So yeah, I don't think it's like do you know Seth about? Okay, never mind.
Seth,
our producer doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He's like, yeah, I don't care.
He's like editing.
I would say it's
That's probably
like
he's like, I've edited a few DJs.
I would probably say a ticket to like a DJ set like is probably without being Tomorrowland or like anything like that, it's probably like $60 to $100. Now I could be super off. I don't know. But my point is like they're okay. Like the ones that have made it, like they're actually kind of good, but it makes it look easy. Same as podcasting, we can circle back there. Like good artists will make things look easy. My issue is what you just said. They go and click a motherfucking button and they're like, any birthdays in the house? Like, no! No, because
shout out to the one that just bought that table.
No, because literally, are we getting a free shot if we say it's our birthday?
Yeah.
Like, we don't even get that anymore.
No, you don't even get to request a song.
You don't even get to request a song
cannot
anymore.
request a song. It's not.
It's crazy.
You got to go tip and then maybe get a song.
God,
and then you can't
and it can't be $20.
Oh, so that...
Hey, I've tipped with $20. They're like...
So that's still not going to get you a song.
Yeah, that's...
Rihanna.
I haven't tipped, but that is... Yeah.
Here's another Bad Bunny.
Yeah, it's like just play even like good dance music like on repeat. Like, and then I went to Max the other day. This is like during the day. McIntyre's on 20th. I'll say this because this is not bad. But the DJ played that Austin song by Danny... Or what the fuck's her name?
What's the song? She did used to be a singer.
Sorry. We just came back from New York.
Is
We're
it
still
a trending?
trying to...
It was the one where they were doing the dollar bills and dun-dun-duns and empty can.
Yes.
Okay. Twice. They played it once. 2 songs came. They played it again.
And
I'm like,
rotation.
but maybe there wasn't a DJ. Maybe that really was a rotation because it was during the day and during a game. But still, it doesn't matter because my point is it happens when we go out.
This is why I don't want to leave my bed.
And I understand. I will say for the people listening, I understand. I know that 20th Street, if you're from Houston in the Heights, is not club culture. Like, there's definitely better clubs downtown, and there's also like Clarkwood, which is smaller, but
then again,
and PDA and things like that. Like, there's definitely like actual like clubs, but CL too is not great.
I prefer a lounge.
I prefer a lounge too because I want to be talking. Yeah. I will say when I lived in LA,
I prefer this.
I know.
I really love dancing. I don't care if we're at a McDonald's and they're playing good music.
Gone.
I will go.
I will say that
the
is
grocery
gone
store
from the clubs now because it's
so
all
gone.
tables for fucking bottles. Okay, wait. We can talk about that all day.
Okay, I'm sorry. We hate
That's
the
another podcast.
Let's just say that I had a total outline of what we were going to talk about.
Okay, we've only got 2 topics.
When the vibes are good, it doesn't even matter.
And that's what I like too.
Yes, but
I want to hear more about your shitty New York experience.
Let's just say we did go. We got invited with a friend. He has a great line.
Yes.
And we did go with him, and we wore some of his stuff. But the thing was,
did you guys walk in it?
No, we were just.
We were his
But
stuff.
I've never been to New York Fashion Week. I mean, that's cool.
I just want to say that, like, unless you're going to YSL or Valentino or like. You're going to get that TV experience. Otherwise, if you're just a smaller line, trying to keep it relevant, blah, 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 there's that facade of what it really is. You're just in an event space.
Oh, wow,
you're just an event space.
But for the designer,
PR team, but the designer has to stay relevant.
But that's what I'm saying. For the designer, do you think it's worth it?
That's what I want to know because I just felt like I couldn't be doing all that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I'd rather just be on social media.
It's a lot of work.
Etsy.
And trying to please everybody, too, because I'm pretty sure you had a lot of people.
I could sell a line, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to see me being like, come on, everybody to New York. We're doing the fashion. Hey, listen.
We're doing the thing.
We're staying in Houston.
I know, come do it over here.
And we're going to be, just keep it real. I don't want to do this with a bunch of people I don't know who I had to push to sell a ticket to. I'd rather just have my friends and be like, can you please buy a $25 ticket?
Yeah, literally.
Let's
support me
again.
Please.
Just one time.
They're like, damn, bitch, another venture? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm so multifaceted.
You didn't support the other $5.
How much is a club?
Hey, you didn't support the other $5. Can you do this one?
Yeah, dude, this is the one. Please. This is the one, I promise.
Okay, so listen, we talked about the podcast struggles because we're about to wrap up. But
oh, God, I'm so sorry.
That's how good it was,
so
right?
Chatty.
But
wait, can I just say one thing on that with podcasting or like entrepreneurship or work in general? You have to do things that you don't always want to do.
Yeah.
And that was kind of what I was saying about like when you're not really feeling it and you're not feeling funny and you don't give a fuck about, the Bieber baby or like whatever. And it's just like, okay, cool. Like, yes, like happy for them, but like whatever. Like, you just have to do things that you don't always want to do. And that goes for any business, any workplace culture, corporate or entrepreneurship or yours or whatever. It's like architects, and I'll wrap this up, but they are architects because they love drawing. Drawing is literally like 3% of what they do, and the rest are a project manager. Yeah. So like, yes, at the end of the 10 years, you finally get to see your building built. But, like, there's a lot of work that goes into it that you don't want to do that makes it successful. So,
on that note, I'm a creator.
Mm-hmm.
I will be a creator till the day I die.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care where that is or what I'm doing, but I'm always going to be coming up with ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do this for anybody else. I don't do this for the people that are watching and thinking I'm cringe.
Yeah.
I don't do this for people who are like, here she goes. What is she doing? I do this for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do this because I believe in something. I'm passionate about it. And it may change tomorrow. I may not want to do something one day and feel like I felt really stupid, but I don't really give a shit. Because at the end of the day, it may be something really great. And if I didn't try,
then you wouldn't know, or you want to get to the next step.
And it's also whatever makes me happy.
Yes.
Because a lot of times you do things to please other people, and it doesn't make you happy.
If it's pleasing someone else, it's not pleasing you. So
Exactly.
At the end
so
of the day,
I'm gonna
And
do
I
what's
always
gonna
need
make
to be
me happy.
pleased.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You know,
I
So
do what makes me
listen,
happy.
if you're out there and you're thinking about doing something that may sound cringe or you may be embarrassed, do it.
Just do it.
Literally
do
do
it.
it.
And don't care about anybody else's judgment.
opinion.
Yes, opinion, because they are going to have some, whether it's good or bad, no matter what. If you do something, they're going to have a good opinion or they're going to have a bad one. No matter
Everybody's
what
gonna
you do.
have an opinion or judge
No
or
matter
whatever.
what
It
you
doesn't
do.
matter. So just
Yes.
do it.
Don't give a
Just
fuck.
do it.
Yeah.
Do not
Yes.
give a fuck. Roll with your intuition.
Yes.
And then on the last note, because I got to ask this question, we didn't get to it, but this is what we got to. Housewife, if you were a housewife.
Oh God, I know. What would be my tagline?
What would be your tag? So mine, because I obviously wrote the question, so I timed it.
Yeah.
So mine was housewife by choice, boss by nature.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I'm so creative. Now I can't think of
And I
anything.
can't because it's on the spot.
But
But I did send you the outline.
No, and I thought about it. No, and I thought about it, and I was like, oh, I need to think about this. And the gag is I've thought about that question for years, actually. You know what? Let me see if I have it in my
So
notes.
Do you have
I
one,
did
Jen?
one. Yes, said all
Okay, let's see.
publicity is good publicity.
Oh, that's good too.
Oh, that
All
was.
the-
But speaking of the publicity thing, we didn't get to the point about New York Fashion Week, and so
Oh.
Jen had to wear something that she probably would have never wore,
Never.
but we had to really fix it up and make it stylish.
So I had
Like it was
we had
ugly
two other
or-
friends. Well, it didn't go with my body.
I see.
Because I have my body's weird, but
It
anyways,
had no shape to it.
Yeah,
it was a sweater
it was
dress.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweater
it was like
weather.
a box.
Yeah,
Sweater
Right.
weather.
Sweater with it.
So we had two other friends with us, and they're like, "No, that's not gonna go."
So I go, listen, we're doing all this taping, altering. I'm like,
Yes.
just pull it up, put your pleather pants on with it.
Yes. We
Okay,
did play
Spanx? Are they Spanx?
So no, so that's where it gets.
But
That's
So
what,
I didn't
that's-
have any.
So she had some
No,
that were
I had
loose.
Yeah.
She had some that were loose.
Loose
Yeah.
pleather?
Yeah, that's what we
It
were.
was
So our
because-
other friend was
because
like,
I'm
"Wait a
mom.
minute."
Hold on, I'm a mom.
So our
you
other
know I
friend
gotta
was
have
trying to
loose
get
stuff.
in there and pull these things up because they were too loose.
But
So
I
she
had a
goes,
thong
no,
on.
she
I had a
goes-
thong on.
Thank you for the visual.
was
Okay.
like-
The friend goes, oh, they're up.
She's
Yeah.
like,
You know
what I
no,
mean?
the friend is like, hold on, from the butt, trying to pull her up.
I know, she's like, the butt don't go up.
So then she's like, no. Let me give you mine, right? She pulls these out. They're like this. They're little tiny
No,
things.
tiny.
Hold on.
They
Look
stretch.
at me. They're like this.
It's like the Skims.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
like,
I'm
what is
like-
this?
I'm
If
She's
it's
just
a
like,
doll.
fit
no
in
way in
this?
hell. No way in hell. She goes to the bathroom. Somehow she comes out. They're on. And so we're all like, oh,
Took a
way
while.
better, way better. So she goes, hold on, wait. So she goes back to the ass again and pulls them up a little more for her. So meanwhile, we're like, okay, it looks great. She puts her boots on. We're like, let's go. She doesn't tell us the whole time she can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
And she's like,
What a
dying.
trooper.
the
Dying.
whole time I'm like,
That couldn't be
Yes.
me. I'm going to say right now, that couldn't be
hey,
me.
for fashion, gotta do
No,
what I
I
gotta
but
don't
do.
will you
know.
ever do it again? Probably not.
No.
I don't think I
I
will.
could not.
I guess
I'll
you're
tell
right
ya.
because it's like New York Fashion Week and I'm in this. It's like, could I suck it up for 2
Let's just-
hours?
yeah, and I think she
I
felt
feel
better
like
than the
that Kim
dress.
Kardashian where they're like
doing the
squeezing
Yes,
you.
because she couldn't walk and
I
she's
couldn't
doing the
walk.
waddle.
Yeah.
So, anyways, needless to say, went to SEK, went to go get steak. Afterwards, the whole
Oh, I
time
went for
she's
my birthday.
sweating, she can't breathe, and
She's
she's
like,
like,
"I
cannot."
at the end, she's like, I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving. Are we going or I'm Ubering? She's like, I'll Uber by myself. So we get back to the room. You would have thought those pants
outside the
were
door.
breakaways. The way she broke out of
Like
those
running.
pants so fast, it took so long to get on. She got out of them in a second.
I look like a magician.
Oh my God. She goes, I just can't take it anymore. So New York Fashion Week,
You're on our shit
oh
list.
no.
That
We
was
will
reality.
Is it not for me to
That
have?
was reality.
You can keep it. You
That
can
is
keep it.
so funny. And that's what we need to see on Fashion
Yes.
Police.
Yes.
She said we should have recorded this. I was like, I don't even
Yeah.
care.
She didn't even care at
as
the moment.
hot
She
as
was
I
like,
was,
ass
record it.
out, everything.
I
But
don't care.
anyways,
I love that.
this was amazing. Like,
Yeah,
God, it's already
so
over.
much fun. It's already
I'm
over.
so sad.
But can you come back?
Oh,
Yes, we
tomorrow.
have to.
Actually,
Yes.
double time today.
I know.
Oh wow! And then
Tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the
Yes.
next day.
and then
Just
we go to yours.
No, absolutely. I think
But she
you-
wants to be in your bed. That's what she said.
You both can be in the bed.
Do we fit in the bed?
Yeah.
Do we fit in the bed? All right.
No, I think it's also just so nice to meet other creators and other just kind of forward thinking. Oh my God, am I a forward thinker?
Yeah.
You are.
I just, just people who are like really authentic. Like that's my whole thing. That's my whole MO is like meeting people who are authentic and who are passionate. Like when you were talking about that, like there are just so many people that lack passion nowadays.
Yeah.
Like it is insane.
You're too
So
worried
it's just
about-
really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on that note, I think we're going to cheers it out.
Yeah.
But I do want to
Cheers.
say thanks again for coming.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye, guys.